Hi beauties, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Ashley. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe and join the beauty family. So today's video, beauties, we are reviewing the new MAC bronzer. Okay, this is long overdue, okay? So if you'd like to see my thoughts on this bronzer and if you should snatch it, keep watching. So already beauties, so this makeup look will be in a different video, but I did have to cut so I could talk about this bronzer. So let's get into this review, honey. Finally, I got my hands on the MAC bronzer. This was hard to get my hands on. I'm not gonna lie, this was definitely hard to get my hands on. This wasn't even at my local MAC. I had to go to Macys to get this. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, it's just been a little tough. But yes, beauties, this is the MAC Skinfinish Sunstruck Matte Bronzer, and this is in the shade Matte Rich Rosy. Now, I picked up the matte version. I did not want to get the radiant because, again, you know, I do have texture, I have pores, and I don't want anything highlighting that. I just didn't want to pick up another one. I already have one. That's good enough, honey. So let's bring on the MAC bronzer. So let's talk about some of the details of this bronzer. So this is supposed to be a rich reddish brown with red undertones. Now the one that I swatched after this was a little bit more on the it was more of like a neutral deep brown, and then the one before it was a little bit too light. So I felt like this was the perfect one. So this is supposed to be a soft matte bronzing powder that adds warmth and depth, available in artist crafted 10 color true shades. So the benefits of this bronzer: it stays color true for 24 hours, non-fading for 24 hours, non-settling and non-creasing for 12 hours, waterproof, sweat and humidity resistant, it does not cause acne, dermatologist tested, and it's supposed to be for all skin types. Now I know that they added the does not cause acne because I know a lot of people have their concerns, honey, about MAC foundations, but you know, the best thing I would say is making sure that you're keeping up with your skincare routine, making sure that you are getting facials, cleaning out your pores, getting rid of those blackheads, just to make sure the product, the foundation, and everything else is not in your skin. Being that I wear makeup all the time, I have a weekly routine, honey, because we can't afford any breakouts. So yes, I like that they really made that mention of that it doesn't cause acne. So they did have a brush with it, but I didn't purchase it, so I'm just gonna go in with a brush that I have. Yes, let's get into this packaging. This is what it looks like. Cute packaging. I love this rose gold packaging. This almost looks like it's limited edition. Hopefully not. Now, I did smell this. It smells terrible. I'm not gonna lie, it smells terrible. I do not like the scent. I wish they just kind of like went with a more, not like, like a slight fragrance. I think that they could have used like a slight fragrance. But this is what the powder bronzer looks like. Really pretty. So let me swatch it for you all. So this is what it looks like right here. So I do know I've had a lot of requests for this video, and I did have a subby, I believe her name is Dami or Dami. I believe it's Dami. So she asked me to swatch this bronzer next to the Burnished Honey bronzer from Pat McGrath, so I'm going to do that now. So I'm really surprised. This bronzer swatch is really deep. So this is the MAC bronzer, and then this is the Pat McGrath Burnished Honey bronzer. A little similar, but the MAC bronzer is definitely deeper. So if this helps your decision, beauties, in terms of which one, but yes, this MAC bronzer is definitely running deep. It has a little bit of a reddish undertone, but it's not as warm as the Pat McGrath bronzer. So I really cannot wait to use this. It's definitely picking up product, very pigmented, not surprised about that. So let's go in for the kill, beauties. I'm not nervous, but I'm just super excited because MAC's bronzers had just never been for me, and I really wish they would add bronzers into the collections when they would collaborate, but who knows what's in store for the future. Hopefully they do that, because the powders and the bronzers for the collections, they are just not for everybody. But let's get started. So we are just going to start back here. Okay. I believe it is Buildable. Oh honey, MAC gave us a bronzer. Okay, do you all see that? Oh, MAC definitely gave us a bronzer. Oh, this is what I'm talking about. This was well worth the wait. And I didn't cream contour specifically because I wanted to see the true color of this bronzer. I didn't want to use anything where you won't be able to see the true color of it. But this is stunning. And it is definitely buildable, as we could all see. Look at that. Oh my, this is with just the powder. Just the powder. And this could really go deeper. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more so you all could see. This bronzer is stunning. It is a Mac, come on now. It is about time, honey, that y'all done gave us a bronzer that we could use. Beauties, this is the bronzer. I'm gonna pull back so you all could see how sculpted my cheekbones look. And this is without, again, without any cream product. This is just the straight bronzer. It looks so good and it's buildable. You could definitely add some more on if you'd like, but I love how it is looking. It is really warming up the face. And the best part about it is that it doesn't look too red. I know there are some bronzers that really run too red, and then you kind of just don't even look your correct undertone, but this is not giving that. But beauties, this looks so good. I'm going to add my blush. I'm going to go in with MAC's Burnt Pepper. This is a staple. If you do not have her, please run out and go get you some burnt pepper, honey. We're just gonna add that right on top. Love, love, love MAC's blushes. This is definitely, I can't believe I didn't have this in my collection, but it's definitely one of my faves. So beauties, this is how it is looking with that blush on top of the bronzer. It looks so good. Absolutely stunning. So I'm just gonna finish up the rest of my face and I will be back with my final thoughts. Alrighty beauties, so we are back. I just finished up the rest of my face. So I applied my blush, I just added my lip and just a little bit of some highlight on my nose and a little bit on my cheekbone. So yes beauties, this is the bronzer with my blush and my highlight. It looks gorgeous. This is the blush that I used to apply my highlight. I'm just going right back over that just so you can see how flawlessly that blends together. And my blush brush, just tapping that back on. It looks absolutely stunning. This bronzer looks gorgeous. So this bronzer does retail for $35, which I would say is an average price point for a bronzer. I feel like we get a lot of product with this bronzer, but I am just like so excited about this, and I'm just happy that this looks bomb. So as far as if it's worth it, honey, I will say as a chocolate baddie, you can never have too many bronzers. I feel like it is definitely a staple that you should have. I love it. I definitely plan on picking it up more. I just love how beautifully blended it looks. It just looks effortless, and this looks beautiful with no product underneath. So yes, this is 100% worth it. Definitely add to the collection. I really hope that we continue to see more exciting products from them. I really hope we continue to see more exciting products from them. But yes, this is definitely a steal. Snag it, beauties, okay? Snag it. They do have some deeper ones, so if you are even more chocolate, definitely check those out and see, because they definitely do run deep. So as I said, this was the one that I would definitely choose for my complexion. So if we are shade match sisters, this one is definitely going to be it. The Matte Rich Rosy. This would definitely be the bronzer for you. So beauties, definitely let me know your thoughts down below on this bronzer if you feel like you should snag it, because I feel like you should snag it. But yes, it is bomb. Let me know your thoughts down below on today's review about this product, or if you snagged it already, and I will catch you in my next one. Thanks for watching. Until next time.